Okay, welcome back. Network was trying to be a frustration, but we thank God and we bless God, right? Okay. I'll just give some few seconds to see if anyone is joining. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome. So we are going to dive in straight, right, without any hindrance. Oh God. We are going to dive in straight without any hindrance. Okay, welcome Anita, Innocent. Welcome. So we're going to dive in straight without any hindrance. So today I'm going to be doing about 3 webinars in the month of March, right? These webinars are going to be free, and the main essence of these free webinars is to open your eyes to certain things that goes on behind the scene that we don't know about. Now I introduced Mr. Sam to us. Mr. Sam was my student in January, December batch, and he stocked 2,000 broilers. And what we spent in raising that 2,000 broiler was roughly approximately 6 million naira, and he made a profit of about 2.7 million naira. Now, before then, let me give a brief introduction. My name is Dr. Uchechukwu Geme Elion Eze, and I like to call myself Africa's Agropreneur. I see myself as a solution to the problems that we have in the broiler industry. Broiler business, according to a lot of people, they feel broiler business is risky. A lot of people say that broiler business is risky, but I can tell you for a fact, and I can beat my chest to tell you that broiler business is not risky. What is risky in broiler business is we that go into the business without any form of prior knowledge. So I'm here and I want to warn you that if you want to go into broiler business and you don't have any knowledge, you don't have anybody to hold your hands, right, you're going to make a fool of yourself, right? Having the technical know-how in broiler business and having the business know-how in broiler business are two different things. Having the technical know-how in broiler business and having the business know-how in broiler business are two different things. When I do my videos, you can make 6 to 11 million naira or more as a broiler farmer in 2024. A lot of people come, they think that I just want to cloud chase, I just want to call numbers, I want to grow my following and the rest of them. That is why you are in this free webinar, to be able to see and know and realize and spread the message across to everyone that these things this lady is talking about is feasible. Now, like I've said, I've introduced my name. I have trained more than 1,000 students in the Mastery of Poultry Business Academy, and to God be the glory, I've recorded more than 30% progress in my broiler community. Now, the truth of the matter is that not everybody has started their own broiler farm. You understand me? Some of them just wanted to have the pure knowledge of it. Some of them really wanted to invest in the business. Thank you so much, Mayowa. Thank you so much, Mayowa. Some of them really wanted to invest in the business, but they now, after taking my training, they now discover that there was no point doing this because they are not yet ready. So what my academy does is that it does a lot of things for you. Instead of you to go and spend money and waste money, right, in your broiler business, it will help you evaluate yourself, to ask yourself, am I really ready? Do I have everything that I need to make sure my broiler business, right, is up and doing, right? Good. Another thing my academy does is that it helps you expose your eyes to the areas that you are likely going to fail, and prepare you ahead of time. For instance, the weather have been so hot, a lot of farmers have been losing money, their broilers are dying. This is not that, okay, let me use myself as an example. I have a farm in Olonda, in Oyo State. I went to the farm yesterday, and the broilers, my broilers, I lost about 100 yesterday, and it is because of my experience, right, that, and me and my partner's experience, that we are able to curb, right, the mortality. I had to go to farm today and do a live video so that people will know that the struggles that you face in your broiler business, I face those struggles too. In your fowler family, I face those struggles too. So what did we do? We told our team members, oh yeah, give this broiler space. We stocked in my broiler pen. In Olola, that broiler pen is supposed to take 4,000. So I stocked 3,500. I now told my staff that they should understock and they should take some of the broilers, right, and make them 2,000 to give them more space, because further in future, right, maybe when they get to 35 days or 30 days, we might have more casualties. And I said a simple prayer, and I said, God, the only solution to this thing is let rain fall. I thank God it was very little, but the rain actually fell today, and I bless God for that. So what am I trying to say? If I don't put my staffs on ground, on their toes, to say that you must deliver your brooding with less than 1% mortality, meaning that if I stock 10,000 and 1,000 broilers, only 10 is expected to die when I'm brooding. Good. So because I have put my feet on the ground to make my farm managers deliver brooding with 1%, good. I don't know what to come up in future. So now we are having issues of heat. Still, we've not still gotten to the 5% mortality that we're supposed to get on an average, right? So what will my academy do for you? My academy will prepare you, because I have experience. I am doing what I'm telling you to come and do, right? I am experiencing what you're going to experience, right? Good. How do I know? Okay, another situation that happened. I've been stocking, then all of a sudden, the second to the last stocking, my broilers started dying at day 2. We checked the temperature was okay. Next thing, I told my staff, go to the pen in the dead of the night and listen to them. Do you know that broilers at day 2 had CRD from the hatchery? Immediately, and as at that point I was giving them antibiotics, I was giving them calcium and vitamins. Immediately we had to introduce anti-CRD, gentamicin, to them, but a mild dose. We were able to control the mortality in less than 2 days. So imagine you're not around me, and you're doing your broiler business, you're doing your stocking, and this kind of thing happens. If it's an unexperienced person, you will see that at the end of the day, you'll be running up and down. You can lose the whole flock. Good. Another thing my academy does for you is that there's what we call the economic aspect of this thing. For instance, if I want to buy a car, if I want to buy a truck, maybe a Tacoma truck of 15 million naira, and I want to buy a truck in the next 4 months, I know what to do to be able to buy myself a truck in my farm. What am I trying to say? That people treat broiler business as if it's a practice. People treat broiler business as if it cannot fund my lifestyle. People treat broiler business as if, okay, I cannot raise my family with this. People treat broiler business as if, okay, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. No. Broiler business can fund your lifestyle like any other business. Broiler business has taken me out of this country numerous times. Broiler business has given me international awards. Another one coming soon. I'm not going to disclose so much. You understand me? Good. So broiler business is wonderful if you are ready and down to earth. Then imagine being in a community whereby the person mentoring you is a go-getter, right? That is it. I said in one of my videos, I cannot be telling you to risk 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. You cannot come to me and say, I want to risk 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, and I will tell you, oh, no, don't bother risking, when me, I'm risking 200 million, 150 million, you know. So because I'm risking so much, you know, I will give you this mind, don't worry, relax, right? Another good thing about the community is that when I wanted to start this broiler business, I did not have farms. I did not have people that were opening their doors for me to come and see. You know, when you are able to see these things in real life, it opens your mindset. It opens your, oh wow, somebody is doing this, I can do this. These are the advantages of my academy, right? Now, why am I doing a free webinar? I'm doing a free webinar because I want to reach out to as much people as possible. There are a lot of people that are so afraid of this business. There are a lot of people that when I say these things on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, they'll be like, okay, what is wrong with this woman? Is she okay? But I'm doing a free webinar so you know that I am real. I am, you know, I am a human being like you. I'm not stereotyped. There's no scam anywhere. There's nobody, you know, pushing you to say what is not true. You know, forget all these things. See, the people in the high places in this business, they don't want us to know these things. They just want to sit down there and be making all the money in this business. But no, right? So my goal for this free webinar is to expose as much as possible to the light, right? Good. Now let me give you a brief intro about myself. I started my broiler business personally in 2019, but all my life I've been into the practice of broiler business, right? Good. I started broiler business when I was 12 years. My mom, you know, that is all she did. That's the only business I can say this is what my mother and my father did. So from primary school, secondary school, university, you know, till 2019, I decided to start my own broiler business myself. Now, before I started my broiler business myself, the first thing I want you to know, I had an already made market for my broilers before I started my broiler business. So you that is starting your broiler business without having a market, you that want to start your broiler business without doing your feasibility study and having a market that will buy off that broilers, you are wasting your time. You are going to lose a whole lot of money, right? Good. I used to do what we call food thrift, and every year, wow, network wants to show us premium shege today, but it's well, right? Good. So like I was saying, I used to have I used to do that business. So the first time I stocked my broilers, I already had people that already paid me for my broilers. That was the first time I stocked my broilers. Good. The second time I stocked my broilers like that, so it was giving me more morale. You know, I was stocking. I just had this thing. I was stocking. I just had this initiative, right? What initiative, right? Why don't I sell these things to the end users, you know? That was how I was doing. Why don't I sell these things to the end users, you know? That was how I was doing my broiler business till people now started giving me money to do this business, to the extent that I raised hundreds of millions. Don't worry, forget about it. I raised hundreds of millions. One day I will tell the story in full details. And you know, I knew deep down in my heart that I was getting into trouble, but I did not want to face the reality of the fact that I was getting into trouble. I knew deep down in my heart that I was getting into trouble, but I did not want to face the reality of the fact that I was getting into trouble. Now, what are the mistakes I made so I went from small scale broiler farming into commercial broiler farming. Small scale broiler farming is, you know, 200 broilers, 300 broilers to 1,000 broilers. Once you pass from 1,000 broilers, you're entering 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. That is commercial broiler farming. And if you're a commercial broiler farmer, your target market is not end users, people that consume chicken in their homes. Your target market is not those market people that come to buy chickens. How many of them? Highest those market people can buy at once is 200, 300, right? Good. Your target audience are people that buy frozen chicken, people that can tell you, give me 5 tons of frozen chicken. 5 tons of chicken is 3,500 broilers. Those are your target audience. And for you to be able to serve those people, my first mistake was that I did not know my target audience. My second mistake was that I did not have a processing plant. Once you are entering 2,000, 3,000 broilers, no matter how small, make sure you have a mini processing plant. I teach people how to set up a processing plant in my academy, right? Good. Small, different machine, table, something cute, your freezers, arrange it, blast your chickens, and go and supply. Now, I had raised broilers. The broilers had got into 5 weeks. These broilers has consumed millions of naira. They've consumed bags of feed. Forget it, right? As at that time, more than 1,000 bags of feed they had consumed. Otuto, see me. Next thing, my brother started dropping. My brother started dying. As my brother started dying, the weight started reducing. As the weight started reducing, if I knew what I know now, immediately my weight started dropping. What I would do is I would start slaughtering all my broilers. There's no processing plant. There's no blast freezer. I don't know any cold room. I was running up and down. I was just pumping these animals with drugs to the extent that I flew from Owerri down to Ibadan. I got a vet doctor. I flew to the vet doctor. They will call me, ma, 100 has died though. They'll call me, ma, 500 has died though. My heart was palpitating. So that is how I sat down and folded my hands, and I watched more than 10,000 broilers go down the drain. Yeah. So that is just a brief, history story about me. Then I put myself together. I came down to Oyo State. I met my partner that time, and I started serving him. From serving him, I started advertising on Facebook, on TikTok. I started from TikTok first because TikTok was favoring me. The algorithm on TikTok was favoring me. That was how I was doing, and I started getting farmers to give me their broilers because my partner, my boss, as at that time, I was serving him. As at that time, had a very big contract with Chicken Republic. Let me pause. Some of you, your job is to raise broilers for that rich man or that rich woman or that person that has that big cold room. You see the thing with broiler farmers is that you will stay here, Peter. You want to be eating the money of Paul. You see one thing about broiler farmers, don't let anybody tell you anything. Don't envy those agents. Broiler farmers, don't envy those agents. You don't know what they have gone through. You don't know what they have gone through. You don't know the sacrifices they have made to be able to get the contact. That they have. What you do is that you start aiming and you start hoping to get the contract, but still produce with a certain profit margin to meet the desires of the requirements of that agent. Where I will have a problem with that agent is if that agent is deliberately not paying you your money. You can produce and make profits that you are selling to an agent. Be contented with that. Don't come and be feeling bad. Don't say that, okay, I spent 6 weeks in the farm and I'm making 500 naira per broilers, and an agent will just take it and supply it and make 1,000 naira in a night. My dear, go and look for the markets. It is free. Go and look for the market. So one thing was that I never envied or I never tried to be like my boss as at that time. I was just working for him. I was getting broilers. You see me come to my social media, I will announce I need broilers, 10,000 broilers. I was getting broilers from there. We got a processing plant, We are sharing 70-30. The process, hey, I'll bring the customers, but we'll share. Profit was 70-30. Till God will have it. This man saw how diligent I was. He now offered me partnership 50-50. So we own the company together. What am I trying to say here now? I'm trying to encourage you that you might feel that market that you have, because it's not that there's no market around you. You might feel that market you have, you want a better market. But the solution to that problem is producing sorry, producing to be able to service that target market that you have. Somebody called me from Abuja. He said, this, that he wants to be able to make more profit from his broiler business. If there's no market, I said, Oga, what do you mean there's no market? Where are you? He said, around Abuja. I say, who buys chickens from you guys in Abuja? He said, Hausa men. I said, what is the problem with Hausa men? You say the chickens will be so big, the Hausa men will come and be pricing them. I said, when you go to a Hausa man's stand, how much does an Hausa man sell his chicken? If an Hausa man sells his chicken for 5,000 naira, you cannot expect the Hausa man to come to your farm and buy chicken for 4,500 or 5,000 naira. No. That Hausa man will burn his hand when he's roasting the chicken. That Hausa man, you know, is paying for his adverts. He will not get his money and everything. At least leave like 1.5 for that Hausa man. So if you are selling to a Hausa man that is less than 2.5, 3.5, 4,000, you are wrong. So what do? Go and work on the cost or your cost of production. Those Hausa people, they like small sizes. Stop forcing big chicken on the throats of people. When I come and post my chicken on social media, they'll say, this chicken, it's not up to 3 months. It's not up to, especially people from Facebook. I'll look at you and I'll be laughing. What does your target audience buy? Look at it. Don't follow the mouth of 1, 2, 3 people around you. When I started my broiler business, I had an auntie that says all her life she can never eat chicken that is not mature. I did not answer her. If 6 weeks chicken is not matured, I did not answer her. Initially, when I buy my broilers, when they are 4 weeks, she will buy and take them to the house live and be feeding them. It's not my concern. They're still buying the broilers. You understand me? Good. All of a sudden, she called me one day, Bia, because she's in the east. When I was in the way, she said, why is it I'm producing 6 weeks old chicken? I said, ma'am, if I have more than 1,000 customers, you are the only person, or let me say 100 of my customers are complaining that they want 2 months old chicken. I said, ma, there's 2 solutions to this. Either I create a part of my business that will be producing 2 months old chicken for you, but on the condition that you will give me the money, because selling 2 months old chicken is very hectic. On that condition, if not, I will produce 6 weeks chicken that people will come and pack everything and go. She was like, wow, wisdom. See, don't because one person or 2 people came to your farm and say this broilers is not strong enough, you are now overfeeding your broilers. You're not feeding your broilers. In class, in my class, my paid edition, I will teach you why, as a broiler farmer that wants to make that money I'm talking about, why you should not meal your feed. I'm going to teach you why you should harvest your broilers before 40 days. I'm going to teach you all these things, the science before it. It is not for the free edition. You understand me? If you want that information, if you want to learn that one, enroll for my April batch. Moving forward, you cannot say one person or 2 people came to your farm and say, no, feed them well, and you're running up and down. Who are the people that if they buy chicken from you today, tomorrow that chicken would have been exhausted, they will need to buy another chicken? They are the commercial frozen chicken buyers, people that buy chickens in commercial quantity. Who are they? They are fast foods, they are eateries, they are cold room owners. These are the people. And cold room owners, hotel, restaurants, fast foods, they don't want big chicken. They don't want chicken that is more than 6 weeks in the farm. I produce chickens in numbers. Last year, I did almost 500,000 broilers. If you don't want to believe me, rest. Some of you, if you want to believe me, just come. In my processing plant, there's a guest house. Stay there. When you wake up in the morning, you will bath. You come and sit down with me and be counting how many chicken I am processing. If in 1 week, I don't do between 10 to 20,000 broilers, I will pay you 1 million naira. So I am trying to tell you for a fact, when you come, you are crying, you cannot sell 100 broilers, you cannot sell 1,000 broilers, you cannot sell 5,000 broilers. I am looking at you and saying, is this person okay? What is wrong with you? Absolutely nothing, just that you are not exposed to the right information. How many people out there are teaching broiler farmers how to make money? See, if you want to mill your feed, let me give you a tip. If you want to mill your feed, that means you want to be harvesting your feeds in 2 months. The result I will get in 5 weeks, you will get that result in 2 months. And the truth of the matter is that 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira you are trying to save on a bag. Let's take for instance, right, your broilers, you need 140 bags of feed, right, to raise your broilers for 6 weeks. Good. And a bag of feed is 18,000 now in my area. Good. And you're not trying to tell yourself, okay, let me see if I can get broilers for 16,000. No problem. You are getting broilers feed for 16,000. Now, I have, if you can do a quick calculation, are you there? Right? Somebody should do 140 bags of feed times 18,000 for me. Another person should do 4.2 times 1,000. Somebody should do 140 times 18,000 naira for me. Another person should do 4,200 divided by 25. Please, can we be quick? Can we be quick? I hope you are with me. I hope you are with me. Can we be quick? Who is with me? 140 bags multiplied by 18,000. Can somebody do that for me? Can somebody do that for me? Are you saying I should do it myself? Please multiply 140 by 18,000. Multiply 140 by 18,000. I'm not with my second phone. I would have done it myself. Multiply 140 times 18,000. Oh. Good. Thank you very much. 2,520,000 naira. Good. Somebody should do 4,200 divided by 25. 4,200 divided by 25. 4,200 divided by 25. 4,200 divided by 25. Somebody should do 4,200 divided by 25 for me. 168 bags. So if you mill your feed, each of your broilers will consume, 168 bags, because they will stay longer in the farm. Somebody should do 168 bags times 16,000 naira for me. 168 bags times 16,000. Somebody should do it for me. 168 bags times 16,000. Somebody should do it for me. 168 multiplied by 16,000. Are you with me? Someone should do it for me. You are still giving me, okay. Good. We are talking of 2,688,000. So we are talking of approximately 2.7 million, right? Good. So you are telling yourself, and the truth of the matter is that you can get, the broilers might stay longer. This is if you have the best nutrients in the farm. So me that used 18,000 naira to buy 1 bag of feed, and my broilers stayed for 6 weeks. My broilers cannot stay for 6 weeks in the farm. I'm just saying worst case scenario. And my broilers stayed for 6 weeks. I spent 2.5 million naira to feed my broilers. Then you that is running up and down thinking of milling your feed because you want to reduce the cost of your broilers from 18,000 naira per bag to 16,000 naira per bag, you will end up spending more money buying feed than me. See, I don't know why I'm led to say this thing on a normal day. All I will just say on social media is that don't mill your feed. If you come to my DM to tell me why, I will say register for my class and I will tell you why. But I want you to see it now, plain black and white. Now, let me now even tell you what you don't know. What you don't know is that somebody like me, I will make sure I harvest my chicken with 3.0 kg instead of using 3.5 kg. Now, 3.0 kg times 1,000. So somebody should do 3,000 divided by 25. 3,000 divided by 25. Can somebody do that for me? 3,000 divided by 25. Can somebody do that for me? 3,000 divided by 25. Can somebody do that for me? $120 bags, right? So if I keep my broilers for 35 days in the farm, I have used 120 bags. 120 bags times 18,000. 120 bags times 18,000. 120 bags times 18,000. 120 bags times 18,000. Time is ticking. I said we are going to spend 45 minutes and we are almost 40 minutes. 120 bags times 18,000. What is that? Good. 2,160,000 naira. So if I harvest my broilers at day 35 or 36, my broilers would have consumed 3.0 kg of feed. What I would have spent is 2.1 million naira on feed. I will be saving myself almost 400,000 naira of feed. Compare me with the person that went to mill feed. You are milling feed at, how much is it? At 2.7 million naira is how much you are milling feed. So somebody is there on social media and is patting people's ego and is telling you people that people should go and be milling your broiler feed. If it's layers, no problem. If it's turkey, no problem. If it's layers, you can mill your feed. If it's turkey, you can mill your feed. So me that kept my broilers for 35 days and blocked my ears to all the people that are trying to work on my conscience that my chicken is not matured. Go and Google the word broilers. When is broilers? Any broiler that is from 4 weeks to 6 weeks is a matured broilers. If you don't know now, know it now. Then you will tell me that I will not produce the most affordable broilers. Of course I will produce the most affordable broilers. Somebody went to mill his feed, kept his chicken in the farm for 8 weeks. The person, if you keep your chicken in the farm for 8 weeks, they will consume more than 4.2 kg of feed per one broiler. So I'm saving myself 500,000 using professional line that is expensive. Even if broilers is 21, feed is 21,000, I will buy it and my chicken will still be the most affordable. I will still be able to sell to those malams and still make 600 naira on one broiler, 700 naira on one broiler, 1,000, 1,200 on one broiler. I will still be able to sell to all those fast foods around you. Now, with these few points of mine, I hope you are convinced and not confused, right? That the secret to broiler production is, or making profit in broiler business, is for your broilers to spend less time in the farm. That is the secret. There are some other secrets that I'm not going to talk about, right, in the free webinar. Remember, this my free webinar is for me to expose your eyes, to put fire in your bones. Look at it. Good. Are you seeing it? To put fire in your bones, for you to go and start thinking, and for you to say that, wow, I need to join Dr. Ellion's community. Who loves the class? Give me your review. Give me your review. Do you have any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far on what I've taught? Give me your review. Drop, fire emojis for me. Drop heart emojis for me. Give me your review. Do you have any question? Chioma is saying that, thank you for opening my eyes more to broiler farming. I love this section this evening. Seriously, right? There is more to come. There is more to come. In fact, my staff broke record last year by producing with 2.7 kg of feed. That is glued to farm management practice. You understand me? Farm management practice. Now, in broiler bees production, we have the primary production, which is what we are doing in the farm. We have the processing, which is another ball game altogether. So maybe in my next webinar, I'm going to teach us, processing. There's sales and marketing. See, guys, the truth of the matter is that, right? The truth of the matter is that I teach you all these things. Don't listen to people that don't have broilers in their farm. If you want now, you can tell me, Ellion, go to your farm and do a live video. I will show you my broiler farm. All of you here that follow me know that I have my farms. I sell out. In fact, first or second week of April, I'll start my sales. I sell my broilers. I have my farms. So I am telling you the things that's making me profitable, that I can run large capacities, right? Joy is asking, please, ma'am, please, for 300 broilers, how do I calculate how many bags they should eat in 35 days? What you do is that 300 times 3.5, right? 300 times 3.5 kg divided by 25 kg. That's the number of bags that you will feed them, right? Good. So if you are here, okay, that's why I sell my broilers at 5 weeks. Correct. You are doing the right thing. Please, ma, if I have 2,000 broilers now, how many bags will they feed in the next 40 days? Okay, just multiply 2,000 by 3.5 kg, whatever you have, divided by 25, right? Good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you are just here for the free webinar, it's time for you to leave. You can leave us now. If you are just here for the free webinar, it's time for you to leave. If you are here for the free webinar, I am done with the free webinar. It's time for you to excuse us, because we have a very, very serious meeting we want to talk about now. So I'm going to give us 10 seconds. Just leave the class if you are here for just the free webinar, right? I'm done with the free webinar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, thank you so much. If you made it to this video, that means you are interested in enrolling in my academy. Banjo said, how can I be part of your class? So I am running an academy. The access to my academy is 35,000 naira. So with 35,000 naira, I'm going to teach you primary production. I'm going to teach you processing. I'm going to teach you how to sell your broilers. Now, if you have 2 to 3 million, you can buy your chicks and you can start. I'm going to tell you what to do. If you have issues in your farm, I'm going to help you. I'm going to teach you where, right? I'm going to teach you where to go and sell your broilers. If you're in the southwest, I can help you sell your broilers. My farm managers too are going to come and teach you all these things. Normally, when people call me, send me a message and say, oh, Dr. Ellion, I want to enroll for your, I want you to consult for me. I charge them 30,000 naira for 1 hour. But the truth of the matter is that in the month of April, you are going to get me every day. I'm going to be teaching you how you are going to make 6 to 11 million naira or more, right, in 2024. You are going to be running 6 to 7 circles, right, in your farm. It's not only 1 circle, no, 6 to 7 circle in your farm, right? So if you're interested in joining my academy, indicate right now. Just tell me, I am interested. You really tried. Have been following you more than a year, and indeed you are a knowledgeable mom. Thank you so much. God bless you. I know they go. How do I continue, Biko? Okay, you are interested. Okay, what do I do? Are you going to, so just go to the class. The group is going to be opened. My staff is going to be sending all of us a message, right? My staff is going to be sending all of us a message. So you could just drop your phone number. If you're interested, just drop your phone number for me. Well, let me screenshot it so that we could give you a call, right? So Banjo said he's interested. Bim Song Kaka said she's interested. I think Fyong said he's interested. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that. Taiwo said he's interested. Mario said he's interested. Eldad said he's interested. Joy said she's interested. Okay, can you drop your phone number? How for you drop your phone number, right? Can you drop your phone number for me? Or can you drop your phone number? Just as you're typing interested, just drop your phone number for me, right? Or if you don't mind, my staff is going to be calling everybody from Monday, right? So even if you don't have the money to pay on Monday and you want to join the wait list, just welcome them. So my staff, Miriam and Mrs. Mutiu, they are going to be calling you. In case you are not safe dropping your phone number, in case you feel you're not safe dropping your phone number, good. So in case you feel you're not safe dropping your phone number, good. So please, can you drop a review for me? Joshua said he's interested. In case you are not safe dropping your phone number, you know. So I hope you don't mind. We are going to be calling you, every one of us, on Monday. Does anybody have any other question for me? I'm in the class already. Chioma said she's in the class already. Wow. Let's go. That's the energy that I love. This is the energy that I love. Right? Good. Now, let me tell you more insights, interesting things that's going to go on in the class. Some of us will have access to, you know, okay, you'll be expecting that call. Good. What DO chicks do you recommend? When you're in class, I will tell you the DO chicks. Please be patient, right? When we start class April, you stock. I will tell you the chicks to buy. I will recommend chicks for you. See, I don't sell chicks, right? In future, I will start selling chicks, maybe for next year. But right now, I don't sell chicks. But I'm going to give you the best chicks. I'm going to give you the best feeds in the market. The best drug recommendation I'm going to give you. Look at them. There are other things you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning how to create your economy of production. What is an economy of production? An economy of production is a detailed document of how much you're going to be spending in your production, so that nothing will take you off guard. As I'm speaking to you right now, for the 25,000 broilers I have in my farm right now, I already have 2,500 bags of feed in my farm as I'm talking to you right now. So nothing like feed is giving me heartache, nothing like that. So the wonderful thing about my training is that in class, you're going to tell me this. Okay, first of all, you're going to tell me how much profit you want to make. Yes. See, it is the profit that is gingering you. Imase is in class already. Thank you so much. It is the profit that will ginger you to make the money. It is the profit that will ginger you to make the money. For instance, now, maybe I can shock you people. In the next 3 months, I will come out with Tacoma. I will go and buy maybe 2011 Tacoma. I did not say I want to buy you, and I'm pricing it, and they're telling me between 15 to 20 million. Good. Between 15 to 20 million, I know what to do. Okay, if you're interested in Ghana, you can pay via seller. I have a seller account. You can just pay through seller. So when my staffs call you, you can just tell them that you are in Ghana, right? So they will give you the seller link to pay through it. So what am I trying to say? You will first of all tell me how much profit you want to make. When you tell me how much profit you want to make, we will create your stocking calendar that will suit that profit that you want to make in 1 year. After that, you will now declare how much capital that you have. I will now use, No, after the stocking calendar, we create the economy of production. After creating the economy of production, it will determine the how much capital you're going to get. Good. If that will not work, you will start by determining how much capital that you have. When you tell me how much capital that you have, I can say, okay, I have capital of 1.5 million. 1.5 million can raise only 500 broilers, for instance. Good. Since 1.5 million can raise only 500 broilers, for instance, and I need to take my farm to 1,000 broilers, I will raise the first circle, use the profit and everything, and increase my farm to 1,000 broilers. That is what I call upscaling, right? So by and by, you see that profit that you have at the end of that I want to make at the end of the day, you will surely make it. So I'm going to be teaching you how to set goals. I'm going to be teaching you how to have the right, be in the right mindset. Please, if you know that you're somebody that you don't trust people too much, if you know that you're somebody that if I tell you give anti-CLD and you go and meet somebody else, don't bother. You will spoil my work. In fact, you are going to write agreements for me. It's serious job, bro. Serious job. Before somebody come and start dragging me on social media, I don't have strength. You're going to write agreements that, Dr. Elion, I am going to stick through, all your challenges. All my broiler farmers that I have, walked through this journey with them, they had one or two challenges along the line. But guess what? Because even if I'm not available, I have more than 7 people on my team. In fact, the people on my team are my farm managers myself. I did not go to employ helpless, hopeless, or jobless Nigerians to come and join me in this project. No. Sometimes when you call them, you'll be hearing chicks on the background. You understand what I'm trying to say? So if I can entrust millions, hundreds of millions of naira to their hands, I can entrust your 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 50 million in their hands. Thank you so much. I said I'm going to be in this class for 45 minutes. God bless you all. Please, you can share my flyer. I'm going to drop my flyer on the class. You can share my flyer. See, this class is going to be mind-blowing. I've been thinking of what to do for this class, and the truth of the matter is that if we get up to 500 people to register for this class, I am going to be giving out 1,000 day-old chicks, right? 100 chicks to 10 farmers, right? I will be giving out bags of feeds and the rest of them. Harrison said, please, what's the recommended starting point from broiler farmers? The recommended starting point for broiler farmers is to consult me first. When you consult me, tell me what you have. Somebody, let me give you an instance. Somebody in the last class, she said her husband wants to travel out of the country. She has 3 million naira. She wants to use the 3 million naira to do something fast in the next 3 months, so that she will have maybe at least 1 million to start up before she returns back the money back to the husband. I asked her, what do you have? She does not have any farm. She does not have anything. You understand me? Oh, I said, okay. I had to give her a space in my farm to be able to raise broilers. See, anyhow, you will make it. Anyhow, you will make it. Right? Anyhow, you will make it. I'm not somebody that, yes, when you pay me for knowledge, it's okay. But we all know that this class is worth more than 35,000 naira. This class is actually worth more than 35,000 naira. Right? Good. Thank you so much. I love us all. I'm going to see us in the next webinar, which is going to be coming up next week, Saturday. Please, you can share my flyers, right? God bless you. My farm location is Ibadan, Oyo State. I'm in Oyo State, Ibadan. So I need to run now. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate us all. My staffs will be giving us a call from Monday. Thank you.